Hey, Jason here from Simply Swider. Is your LG dishwasher showing a 6E error code and refusing to start? Don't panic. I'm about to walk you through exactly how to fix this problem yourself. The good news is that most of these fixes are things you can handle without calling a repair guy. Before we get started, if you run into any questions, jump into our Facebook group. Links in the description. We've got thousands of people helping each other fix their appliances, and I pop in there daily to help out. So the most common cause I see is actually the simplest. The water supply valve is either closed or partially closed, or you've got a kinked inlet hose. You'll know this is your problem when the 6E code pops up and you can hear the dishwasher trying to fill, but not much water is coming in. Here's what you do. First, turn off power to your dishwasher for safety. Then head under your kitchen sink and locate the water shutoff valve. It's usually a round handle or lever near the garbage disposal. Turn it counterclockwise until it's fully open. This should take about 30 seconds to check. Then pull your dishwasher out a bit and trace that water inlet hose from the back of the unit to the valve connection. Look for any kinks, bends, or crushing where the hose might be pinched. I had this customer last month who spent 2 hours troubleshooting until we found the hose was kinked behind the dishwasher where it couldn't be seen. If it's winter and you've had freezing temps, the line might be frozen. Wrap the affected area with a warm, damp towel to thaw it out. If the hose itself is damaged, you'll need to replace it, but that's usually a pretty straightforward swap. Another really common culprit is a clogged inlet filter that's restricting water flow. You'll see the 6E error, and the dishwasher might sound like it's working harder than usual during the fill cycle. The inlet filter is located at the bottom rear of your dishwasher where the water supply hose connects. First, unplug the dishwasher and turn off the water supply. You'll need pliers to disconnect the inlet hose, then carefully remove the small cylindrical mesh filter that sits inside the connection point. Rinse it thoroughly under running water. You'd be surprised how much debris can build up in that thing. While you're at it, check those inlet valve screens too. Clean everything off, reinstall the filter, reconnect the hose, and you should be good to go. This fix has saved me countless service calls over the years. If your water pressure is too low, that inlet valve won't function properly, and you'll get the 6E error. These dishwashers need water pressure between 20 and 120 psi to work right. Here's a simple test. Turn your kitchen faucet to full hot water and time how long it takes to fill a 1 gallon container. If it takes longer than 30 seconds or if the stream feels weak, you likely have low water pressure. If your whole house has low water pressure, that's something you'll need to call a plumber or your water company about. But here's something interesting. If you've got one of those flood-safe hoses or check valves installed, those can actually cause this problem because they restrict flow through the inlet valve. I've seen this happen where someone installed a flood prevention device thinking they were being smart, but it ended up causing the 6E error. If that's the case, try switching back to a standard inlet hose and see if the problem goes away. If you've checked all the external stuff, the supply valve, the hose, the filter, and your water pressure, and you're still getting that 6E error, then you're probably looking at a faulty water inlet valve or a control board issue. This is where things get more complicated and expensive. The inlet valve itself might be stuck closed, or the control board might not be sending the right signal to open it. At this point, you're going to need professional diagnosis to figure out which component is actually bad. A tech will test the valve with a multimeter and check the control board's output signals. Don't be a hero on this one. These internal components require some specialized knowledge to diagnose and replace safely. All right, so the 6E error code on LG TrueSteam dishwashers is specifically telling you there's a water inlet problem. Basically, your dishwasher isn't getting enough water to start the cycle. Now, I'm going to walk you through the most common causes, starting with the simplest stuff you can check in about 2 minutes, then working our way up to the more involved repairs. Most of the time, it's going to be something simple like a closed valve or a dirty filter. The water inlet hose is usually going to run you anywhere from 15 to 30 bucks, depending on the length and where you shop. You can find these at any hardware store, appliance parts dealers, or online. This is definitely a DIY friendly repair. Just make sure the water's turned off before you start disconnecting anything. The main thing to watch out for is getting the right length and the correct fittings for your setup. When you're installing a new one, avoid sharp bends or kinks and don't over tighten the connections. The inlet filter itself doesn't usually need replacing. Cleaning it thoroughly with water and a soft brush is usually enough to solve the problem, but if it's damaged or the mesh is torn, you're looking at about 5 to 15 bucks for a replacement. These are pretty universal parts, so any appliance parts supplier should have what you need. Just bring the old one with you to make sure you get the right size. Now, if the actual inlet valve is bad, you're looking at a more expensive repair, usually somewhere between $60 and $120 for the part, plus you'll probably want to have a pro install it since it involves both plumbing and electrical connections. The valve is located under the dishwasher tub, so you'll need to tip the unit or remove panels to access it. This is one of those repairs where the labor can cost more than the part if you're not comfortable doing it yourself. Control board replacement is the most expensive fix. Expect $150 to $300 for the part, plus $100 to $200 for professional installation. Here's the key: get a proper diagnosis first, since control boards can trigger multiple error codes beyond just 6E. Quick tip: if your dishwasher is over 7 years old and needs a control board, compare the total repair cost to buying a new unit. Sometimes replacement makes more financial sense. Now, you can see right there on your screen the LG models that most commonly have the 6E error issue. The TrueSteam series dishwashers are specifically mentioned, but take a look at what's displayed. You might even spot your exact model number up there. Don't worry about memorizing all those numbers, just check if yours is among the ones shown. That's how you tackle the LG6E error code. Start with the simple stuff. Check that water valve, inspect the inlet hose for kinks, and clean out that inlet filter. Most of the time, one of those fixes will solve it. If you're still seeing the error after trying those steps, then it's probably time to call in a professional for diagnosis. If you guys know someone who's having appliance troubles, please send them the link to this video or a link to my channel where I have tons of other videos showing how to fix pretty common issues with appliances, sometimes for free or as little cost as possible. It sure beats having a repairman come out and spending several hundred for them to fix it when it could be something so simple. Did one of these fixes save you a service call? Hit that like button and tell me in the comments which solution worked for your dishwasher. Your success story helps other viewers know what to try first. And subscribe for more money saving appliance repair videos. We'll get this out to more folks who need to save some time and money. Thanks for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day.